Buying the best product on the market can be challenging, and we're here to help you. These are our recommendations for the best 6 products on the market. Remember to check out the description below for more information and its prices. Google Pixel 7 Pro. One of the main selling points of the Pixel 7 Pro will be its display after all. Today's phone buyers love a big screen. The 6.7-inch OLED panel has a resolution of 3210 by 1440 pixels of a density of 512 ppi. It's a bit bigger than the screens of the S22 Plus and that of the Pixel 7. The 7 Pro features an adaptive refresh rate display that oscillates between 60 Hz and 120 Hz to balance the efficiency and smooth performance, which is similar to the S22 Plus's 120 Hz screens, but a boost over the 90 Hz rates of the Pixel 7. The front design is nearly bezel-less overall, though there's a slight chins at the bottom. You'll also note a punch-hole selfie camera at the top of the screen. The Pixel 7 Pro design is the same as last year's Pixel 6 Pro. It retains the chunky horizontal camera's bar on the back panels, but trades the glass finish of the original camera's bar for polished aluminum. The selfie cameras include a 10.8 megapixel sensor at f2.2 with a 92.8 degrees field of view and a fixed focus. This shoots wider images better in lower light than the Pixel 6 selfie camera and is the same as the one on the Pixel 7. Google's Pixel 7 Pro offers comparative flagship performance to the other high-end Android phones at a slightly lower price. OnePlus 11. The design is a flowing mix of glass and metals, which really stands out. OnePlus provides the phone in eternal green or Titan Black. It is not a huge phone that is 6.42 by 2.92 by 0.34 inches and 7.23 ounces, about the same size as the OnePlus 10 Pros. The front features an attractive 6.7-inch AMOLED LTPO 3.0 displays that curves gently around its sides. The screen also packs 3216 by 1440 pixels for 525 pixels per inch and an adaptive refresh rates that range from 1 Hz to 120 Hz as needed. In particular, OnePlus mentions the always-on display draw just 1 Hz to consume less power. The touch response rate, which measures how quickly the screen responds to touch inputs, is a blazing 1000 Hz, a particularly welcome gaming feature. Moreover, the OnePlus 11 model is one of the first phones to support a Dolby Vision and 10-bit color. The OnePlus 11 5G comes from a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC and either 8 gigs of LPDDR5X RAMs and 128 gigabytes of UFS 3.1 storages, or 16 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigabytes of UFS 4.0 storage. The OnePlus 11 5G supports a respectable set of 5G band for the US and other markets as well, though it is limited to sub-6 GHz and mid-band. There is no support for mmWave, which means the absolute fastest speeds on T-Mobile and Verizon will be out of reach. The OnePlus 11 5G offers a lot to like, starting with its price, which is particularly low compared with most competing flagship phones. For the amount, you get a wonderful display, a top-shelf processor, a solid camera array, and a modern connectivity suite. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4. We came away from the Galaxy Z Flip 4 mostly being impressed. The new foldable design is sleeker, but the battery life vastly improves over the Galaxy Z Flip 3 last year. While in custom battery life tests, the Flip 4 went considerably longer than its predecessors. The folding 6.7 inches Super AMOLED displays is beautiful, even though the display creases remains very noticeable. The Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 allow the Galaxy Z Flip 4 to go through any task, even intensive gamings, and its increased power efficiencies is likely helping the handset's better battery life as well. The cameras are a mixed bag. On the one hand, the new night modes is quite fantastic, but on the other, the daytime photos could be more exciting with Samsung's characteristic oversaturated look. We'd be a lot happier if the Galaxy Z Flip 4 put out the same photos as the Galaxy S22. Even so, the $999 Galaxy Z Flip 4 is worth your while if you want to jump into the world of foldable. You'll make some compromises over similarly priced phones, but the novelty might be worthwhile. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. This premium device boasts all the efficiency and power in the S22 Ultra, with some substantial improvements in a few key areas, namely its camera softwares and chipsets. The Ultra features the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for the Galaxy device's chipsets, an exclusive version of the Qualcomm processors found in many recent smartphones. This internal hardware gives your phone enough power to handle graphics-intensive gaming without annihilating your battery life or even dropping in performances after a mere 30 minutes of gameplay. While the S22 Ultra had a still excellent 108-megapixel rear camera sensor, the S23 Ultra boosts that spec to a whopping 200 megapixels. The differences is particularly noticeable in low-light conditions, thanks to upgraded OIS angle and a considerable boost to high dynamic ranges. It's also great for taking videos, with the abilities to record in 8K resolution at up to 30 frames per second. The S22 Ultra is, without any doubt, Samsung's most sustainable smartphones yet, incorporating recycled glass, aluminums, and ocean-bound plastics into every step of the phone's manufacturing, all the way down to the 100% recycled papers box it's packaged in. They also guarantee 4 generations of OS upgrades and 5 years of security update for the entire Galaxy S23 series. This means you can use the phone for longer before upgrading, reducing waste. And the S23 Ultra is the first Galaxy phones to ever receive a UL Echo logo badge. This third-party certification verifies it as a product with a reduced environmental impact. Motorola Edge 30 Ultra. Unlike the Edge 30 Neos and 30 Fusions, the Ultra is only available in a single color as of yet, interstellar black. Rather than a slab of monotonous darkness, the rear panels at least add some sparkles with a frosted effect that doesn't look dissimilar to a night sky full of stars. This expanse is broken up by the rather chunky 3-tier cameras module in the top left, which stands out all the more due to the main body being slim, measuring at just 8.4 millimeters from front to back. The phone is sandwiched between protective layers of Gorilla Glass 5, which works with the aluminum frame to deliver a build that really feels both premium and hardy as well. The 6.67 display curves elegantly into the edge on the left and right, with slim bezel at the top and the bottom. Surprisingly, given that it's one of its banner features, the Edge 30 Ultra's 200-megapixel camera didn't end up standing out that much. This is partly due to the other specification being such surprising, being successes, and partly because the camera, while good, aren't really anything special. The Edge 30 Ultra's camera might not be this showstopper that Motorola may have wanted them to be. Still, it's hard to look upon them too disfavorably when the whole package is this much of a success. Performance easily keeps up with the phones that cost several hundred more. The battery will see you comfortably into a second day of uses, and even when it does run out, the fast charging will have it back to full in no time at all. Google Pixel 6a. The Google Pixel 6a is the best phone value available today, period. Google packed most of what make the Pixel 6 series good into a smartphone that cost even less. The battery life isn't that impressive as last year's Pixel 5a model, but the camera, designs, and features will have you so very impressed that you won't even care. As with any Pixels, the camera is a first-class experience every time you tap that shutter button. It packs in most of the features we love from the Pixel 6 cameras, including the night sight, magic eraser, real tones, and the ability to easily capture moving subjects, yet still comes in at an impressive price. On both the fronts and back, you're getting a flagship-level camera quality out of a phone that's a fraction of its price. The 6a also boasts 5G, the best haptic in any Android phone, and as a IP67 water-resistant. So would you lose by spending the price of a more traditional flagship? For starters, there's no wireless chargings to be found here, and the displays is only 60 Hz. It's still a brilliant AMOLED panels that gets plenty of bright colors, but it won't feel as buttery smooth as other phones with 90 Hz or 120 Hz displays. But those negatives are easily overlooked when the prices is so reasonable. especially when Google packed in such a great processors and camera experiences. This one's got 3 years of software update and 4 years of security update, so you'll have a phone that feels fresh for many years. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get instant notification of our new videos.